This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have him looking at third and 10. Murray going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Cardinals 7, Titans nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's caught. Michael Pullman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. The toss right to Henry. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On second down now, it's Henry. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
Loss on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body. absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. A first down and more for Drake. And finally taken down at the 15. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
17 yards.
Now Murray, although his reputation into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a Pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Up the middle.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well.
I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he wants to put 3 points on his ledger.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on second and 1. They'll run with Drake. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14. First down.
On first down, Drake. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. On second down, there's the option going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Henry.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 39, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Johnny Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He finds Corey Davis, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation still.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Oh, boy,
Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 47 yards. They're the Cardinals pushed further out in front.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks run like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
Mama!
And it's now 21-7.
What are you doing?
Set now to kick this one away, and
Huh?
off it goes.
I got
Fielded
food.
a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return.
I bought some food.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own.
The Titans
What you got?
offense set to begin the drive.
One of my
And
Martins.
last time this year was
Oh.
out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over
And
first.
Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard loss, 4th down now. Murray and company going for it on fourth. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped at his tracks at about the 3. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Tim carry now for Derrick Henry. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball down, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
But for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Titans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that was good.
Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Malcolm Butler. Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Skirts by him at the 35. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They stay on the ground with Drake. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Brings up
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
Running from the gun with Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He finds Humphries. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks